Hello there. It is the doctor, and got a monster, ate some sandwiches, and I'm about to start work, What a day. Woke up at 4, and then got money, and sort of spent some of it, but I'm not going to spend all of it, obviously, but it's like that. But I need to think smart about how I'm going to eat every day, or at least what I'm going to do about that. I'm still going to buy drinks every day, but I'm going to walk around while talking. Anyways, in the lunchroom right now. Today I actually feel more like my real self, I'll put more effort into my work today because I feel like I'm getting some sort of result from it, or at least some payment. Every time I stack boxes or do stuff, I enter the mind of the doctor, and I'm able to battle Cyberman, Daleks, and more, or in other perspectives, deal with Super Saiyan Mode 1 or 2, or get into QB mode. But one thing that's kind of irritating is when I have to sweep upstairs, but it's not so bad, because it's pretty easy altogether. Then I go downstairs and do all the work with the boxes and stuff. Probably either moderate day or long day. And I'm gonna put more content for the actual state of the doctor. I need to learn about my life more because I'm still on Gallifrey. Somehow this state of Gallifrey is a little different than I remember. Probably because I come from a realm of null space, from an interjected model of APCnet, and the Matrix born from that is a sort of dream realm-like, or at least confined within it. So it's more of a pyramidal-like structure. I'm not sure why, but it's kind of like that. I just need that energy from that monster, and then I'll deal with it entirely. And then I'm gonna have a coffee. Yep. I'll put this right here, so. I usually get a tiny bit of coffee, put some water in, so it doesn't get too hot. Gonna be in the cold room, so I'm always in the cold room, so can't wait to feel the heat of the outside, but I shouldn't be placid or so. One day I'll be able to meet with Unit HQ, I think, and talk about my adventures. Yes, I somehow have the illusion of being in a state even though recognizing that don't know what state of incarnation I am now, but the incarnation of human incarnations work differently than Time Lordian tech of our bodies, biological data. It seems that for citizens of the magistrate, an aeon before Time Lords, there was some sort of ideological state where there was a swift change and regeneration appearance that actually was a vast, huge change, but you couldn't really tell the difference too much. Then when the age of the Aeon of the Time Lords came, and they perfected the formula for DNA helix for regenerational biodata, they were able to create vast changes as well, but not as much. And then after that, there was a hybrid. I'm not really sure what the hybrid was. They say it's me, but human DNA goes through regenerational biodata in a different way. It kind of doesn't make as much changes. That means the vast differences between aeons kind of creates structural delay. Used to be where I would see too many differences, but now I always mostly see the same imprint of the face, but I see differences in more of an emotional layer, beneficial. What is this biodata? Oh yeah, I figured it out yesterday. Line integrals and derivatives and all that stuff. And the theta sigma equation, as well the equation of every name possible, creates kind of like a structural whole across cities. Or at least for, I would call human lords, but they're more like, see, for the theta sigma from Gallifrey, he had the biodata of a magistrate, timeless child, with the other, but as Anderson, that's what I call myself, Anderson, I have the biodata of the Time Lord Theta Sigma as more like an aeon in appearance afterward, and then was able to generate a whole new perspective, and I'm more like a echo, or maybe the story is like an echo, but timeline variants have to change the timeline of a chord, create a different scenario for how I view timeline mechanics. Indeed, timeline's not changing too much, but honestly that creates paradoxes, right? Not exactly, because my new logic fixes fixed points that are written constantly, so it's not so bad, but I'm like the unknown one. It's not really shown, but there will be a show about me in the future. This is the show. This is Doctor Who episode, I don't know what episode, but I need to get my sonic device and more tech, so I'm able to create scenarios and graphical delays. At 10 minutes I'll upload this video and see if the Cybermen, the Daleks, and Suntarans get mad at this. See if the humans are inspired. But the biodata I carry is mostly human. And then second part, Time Lord, third part, Magistrate, Timeless Child, on the fourth part, Architect, where there's more states. When I went through the wormhole when I was in high school, I went to the land of the, pretty sure I went to the land of the Timeless Child Magistrate. And thus It was like a hidden land, but then later on, as the time progressed, the land started to appear more like Gallifrey, but it wasn't. It's probably like an ancient version, or somewhat. Not really sure. Anyways, that's it for the video. The doctor is signing off.